trying to let the customer see a face to, we're not a company that's just in the background that they only ever get a bill from through the post, but at the same time we want to talk to them, get their concerns to, what they see the issues are within, the water environment, and how Yorkshire Water as a business, and it's a really good feeling to know that they've gone away happy when you've answered some of the questions, and some of them have been quite probing questions as well, financial ones, and so it's ones about leakage and other things, but if you can turn them around, send them away happy, it's just a great thing for the company.
The survey is just regarding our plans for the future and how customers want us to spend their money going forward, and then as part of that they get a free water saving pack which is sent to their home. Yeah, so in the pack, gel crystals which you put in your soil, there are some drought tolerant plant seeds, and then these which aren't a pen, they're a plant stick, so you pop these in the soil, and when the strip is red, the plants need watering, and the strip's blue, they don't need watering.
I carried out the survey, and very interesting talking to the gentleman. My wife and I are very interested within saving water. We try to do everything, especially at home ourselves, and advise the children to do the same.
I think people, like you say, just open the tap and water comes out. They don't realise what it is and what the process is, and how vital it is that we've got good clean water. I mean, I think Yorkshire Water is the best clean water around.
I like to think we're the customer. It's a customer-based franchise everywhere you go nowadays. I hope Yorkshire Water does listen to people like myself. We're the people that keep the profits coming in, as they say.
I'm glad that you are listening to what we have to say, as well as we should be listening to what you have to say.
Well, environment should be first in everything. I mean, we're leaving it to us kids, aren't we?
Everything we can do as members of the public, but also as a company, to save the environment, and particularly with water being a valuable asset, we all use too much water. We sometimes leave the tap running when we shouldn't do, we might flush the toilet when we don't really need to, so everybody can make a big difference, really.
I think that quite often people only have involvement with Yorkshire Water when the bill comes to the door, but I think for people to actually become involved, particularly children from my point of view being a teacher, to see how water's treated and how it's used and how the environment responds to the water being taken, also how it responds to the wastewater going back into it after it's been treated.
Well, I think you've got to conserve water, because without water it's like oxygen. If you've no oxygen you can't breathe, but without water you can't live.